This is a pair of Kenwood amplifiers. One is from the 90s, this one, and one is from the 80s. This first one is KAC721, and this is the KAC720. Some people get these two mixed up. They think the 721 is this one, or they say that this one is a 720. They're very similar. The specs are similar. The KAC721 came out in 1990. The KAC720 came out in 87. Similar specs. The KAC721 is 37 watts times 2 into 4 ohms and 0.5 THD, signal to noise ratio 105 dB. And the KAC720 is 35 watts times 2 into 4 ohms. THD is the same as 0.5% THD. Signal to noise ratio is also similar. It's 100 dB. As you can see, the 721 is slightly bigger. And it's due to the heat sinks on the sides here. So instead of having the fins up here on top, they kind of added like a heat sink to the sides here. But the overall size of it is pretty close. So I'm gonna open them up and take a look inside to see what they look like. I went ahead and took the amplifiers apart. This is the KAC721 and this is the KAC720. Took a little while to do it. There's quite a bit of fasteners you need to remove, and this is what the board looks like. What's this? No crossovers here. Basically RCA and DIN preamp inputs. This is your gain adjustment. And while I have it out, I'm gonna check for any leaking capacitors and probably replace some of the thermal grease here. This is the 721 inside. As you can see, the 720 has a larger capacity. Yeah, that's the difference. 3300. These are, like I said, it's like maybe 2200 on these. Plus, you see a few other like filtering caps on this one. Probably gonna be cleaning out the old thermal grease here and applying new grease, cleaning it up a little bit, and then I'll follow up with maybe connecting these amplifiers and see what they sound like. I know they're similar. In fact, they use the same plug. This is a 10-pin Molex type plug. You know, if your amplifier is missing or has one that's a little bit too short, maybe you can pause the video so you can take a look. With the clip on top, you have two ground wires here, two positive yellow wires on the bottom row. So two ground, two positive. The center top is your remote on, and then you have the two on top for your I believe it's the left speaker, and then the one on the bottom is for your right speaker. So if you don't have one or you want to make one, maybe you can pause the video and take a look, make your own. But if you have a plug for the 721, it will work on the 720. They're just interchangeable. So that's what the plug looks like. Sorry about the lighting. Okay, I'm gonna pause it and then clean them up, put them back together. Went ahead and put everything back. I got the amplifiers ready to go. I set the gains the same for both, so we can see if we notice any difference in sound. They're very similar. The output is about the same. This one 37 watts times 2, 35 watts times 2. All the specs are basically the same, and although the internals look a little bit different, let's see how they sound like. I'm gonna go ahead and start a sound source here, and we'll listen. I'm gonna disconnect the power connection and the RCAs and connect this one, and we'll listen to that one. I'll say they sound about the same. I noticed that the bass sounded a little bit deeper from the 720. Thank you for watching.